Hello, all of you bold, beautiful, brilliant, and highly evolved souls. I'm Davina, and today I would like to share with you an acronym that I made up for, uh, just sort of getting reattuned or, I'd say reattuned with ourselves. Because I know many times in a day I get lost, especially if I'm in an intense flashback. It can be really hard to figure out what to do. It can, mental clarity is probably not there. And so I find acronyms can be really helpful to just keep things simple and just, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And then, so the one I made up is called STILL. And so the S stands for stop. And I find sometimes it really helps me just to, stop what I'm doing, stop my mental, thinking, suffering just for a minute, just pause, stop. So stop the activity or any distractions and just come into that stillness, to stop and get still. And then from there, the T and the I go together, turn inward. Because often when I'm lost, it's because I'm focusing on something outside, like I'm doing something on my computer or I'm looking at some people and I'm thinking about what they're doing or what they're wearing or whatever it is. It's like that outer focus. And that's how we grew up, was like a strong outer focus on, what is going on and is it safe and what are they doing over there? And so, self-referencing and turning our attention inwards takes a lot of practice. And so I find this like just turn inward, and whatever that means for you. For me, it's like, getting into my body. And recently it's really been like focusing on my chest area in my heart space and my heart. And this can be really difficult to do if you're in the beginning of your journey, because there tends to be a lot of trauma in there. And even just breathing can be difficult if you have anxiety. So if there's somewhere else that you can focus on your body, that feels more comfortable, if it's your hands or your feet, just to bring that attention to ourselves and to our bodies and to our hearts, if you can go there. And and the next one, L, is for love, because how do you not have love in there, right? And it can be very difficult to love ourselves and to give ourselves compassion and those kind, gentle words that we want to give ourselves if we're in shame, which is probably anyway, for me, quite a lot of the time. Although I find today I'm kind of like, the shame has kind of fallen a bit, and I'm like, hallelujah, but who knows about tomorrow. Anyhow, love, just try to love yourself, even if you can just say, I love you, put your hand to your heart, give yourself a hug, just any kind of offering that you can, that feels right in that moment. Just, I'm here with you. Say something to your inner child, something that feels comforting for him or her. And or what I sometimes have been doing recently is like, what would a loving, God, or whatever you want to, like, loving being, what would a loving and compassionate being say to me right now? Because sometimes I don't have those words, so I need to sort of outsource that. And the last one is listen. And I think just really in the last, maybe, I don't know, a couple of years, it's just like, a deeper and deeper listening is happening. And in that stillness and silent space, that I can find sometimes. And I start to, hear things. I hear things that my inner child is saying to me, or I hear a song, or some message gets through when I'm in that space of listening and receptivity. And this can be really difficult and scary, because, I know at the beginning anyway, I was terrified of what my inner child wanted to say, because often it was like really dark and yeah, scary for me to hear. But I'm getting kind of used to that now. And I'm like, okay, she just really wants to be validated. She wants to be heard and seen. And yeah, so just a deeper kind of listening. It's almost like yeah, and you can use both. You can use like external listening can also help you to tune into your environment and where you are, and it can help you bring yourself a little bit more present. So, you might want to turn, your listening outward first. What do I hear? I hear a bird, I hear a car, I hear the hum of my refrigerator or whatever it is. And then, bring your listening inside and see if you can hear anything. Is your body saying something to you? Is your inner child speaking to you? Is your heart speaking to you? Your soul, or whatever you know, feel that is coming through. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. And that is what I've been using for my holidays, because holidays are a real challenge, or have been a real challenge for me. So it's like, just stop, turn inward, love, and listen. And I think the simplicity can just be so helpful for people who, are traumatized and in flashbacks. At least that's been my experience. So I hope that this, I don't know, might inspire you, or maybe you come up with your own acronym. If you do, please share. I always love to hear your comments. And I'm Davina, and I'm wishing you many, many blessings on your journey of healing and awakening. And you can find me at Boldness Blooming. Thank you for watching.